want you to also grab a pen and a paper, and I want you to know whatever part of the process you are involved in, you can lean on my team and I, as we specialize in probate situations, okay? It's not fun. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of costs that you have to cover out of pocket sometimes and then wait to be reimbursed, which is not fun. And this is why on the DiSpirito team, we put together a program for you called Ready, Set, Sell. Let me talk you through this. So first, let's talk about the problem. The problem is that as the administrator of the estate, you have to get this property ready to sell, and you have to wait to get your proceeds back if there's not enough money in the account for the estate. So let's talk about what those problems could be. Number one, preparing the home for sale. Now, obviously, if somebody has passed, there could be several months where the property is not cared for, taken care of. And depending if they were sick or in bad shape and in the hospital, maybe nobody was cutting the lawn or taking care of the landscaping or cleaning the home. There's a variety of things that could happen. Or maybe your loved one or the person just had a lot of stuff in their home, a lot of junk in their home. Now you got to get rid of it. What do you do? Or maybe there's a lot of good stuff that could be valuable. How do you handle that? That's a big problem a lot of people face, and they shell out a ton of money and just to wait to be reimbursed, hopefully, if the estate has enough money after all of the other bill collectors are paid. What do you do? Why do you take that risk? So enter Ready, Set, Sell program only at the DiSpirito team with Engel Völkers. Let me explain how this works. You ready? Ready, you give us a call, okay? We walk you through the whole process. Set, we take everything from start to finish, meaning we hire and pay for the junk removal people, the cleaners, the landscapers. If the property has to do little things to spruce up just so it passes, so it can get more money, for you, we go ahead and handle that whole thing like a concierge, okay? And then sell. It's ready to rock and roll and sell. So we take care of this, and we guarantee this whole process to be done within 4 months. Okay, this is subject to change, but right now it's 4 months. The whole thing about it and why we came up with this is because I've seen the problem over again and again and again and again, and just dealing with this is a massive amount of stress for the deceased loved ones. And nobody wants to go through that. Nobody wants to see their loved ones go through that. If the property was not in a will, okay, if there was no will, or if it's going through probate or any type of situation like that where you're waiting on court approval and you don't have funds from the estate to get the property ready to sell, there's going to be a lot of stuff to do, and that estate is going to take a hit, right? If there's heirs that are getting, money from this estate, whether it's children or family members or friends or an organization, you want to make sure that that property pulls in as much money as possible for that cause. And in order to do that, the property has to be up to snuff, okay? So we find if a property is not freshly landscaped, if it's not fully cleaned, if it's not, the junk isn't removed, and if it's not staged, there are tens to thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to be lost depending on that property price and size and location.